Hello, young gardeners. My name is Honey Alexander, and I am the program director for the Young Gardeners program here in Galveston, Texas, a project of Galveston's own farmers market. I have the special privilege today to share with you the work of a friend of mine. His name is Reginald C. Adams, and not only is he a friend of mine, but he's an impressive artist here in Houston and now is nationally known. Reginald is responsible for painting the Juneteenth mural on the side of the Nia Cultural Center building on 21st and Strand. If you haven't seen it, you should take a trip out there with your family or friends and take a look at it. It's awesome. Those murals are also throughout the country in different locations. The mural is called Absolute Equality, and it was painted in significance and celebration of Juneteenth. Not only is he responsible for helping with that mural, he has also written a book about Juneteenth, and I get to share that with you today. This is the book. It's appropriately called Juneteenth. I have also the privilege of having an autographed copy because he is a friend of mine. I'm going to read it for you today, and maybe it'll give you some insight into Juneteenth that you might not have known before, and get you excited about celebrating it now and in the future. This is the book. It's appropriately called Juneteenth, and it was written by Van G. Garrett and illustrated by our very own Reginald C. Adams and Samson Bimbo Adenugba. And Mr. Samson, I apologize if I did not pronounce your name appropriately. So let's get into it. Juneteenth. We loaded the car in search of sounds and stars. Snacks in backpacks headed to Galveston. Looking for the perfect spot, we parked and walked, laughed and talked until we found the Strand. And if you look, this book is written specifically for Galveston. Look, there's Pleasure Pier. People smiled and waved as my wagon bumped down the street. My cool shades, shiny mirrors blocked the bright Texas sun. And this is very much like the parades that we recently celebrated here in Galveston for Juneteenth. I think this is a good spot, Dad said, smiling at Mom. What do you think, son? I nodded as Mom reached in a bag and removed a wrapped sandwich. And this is also very much like what happened here in Galveston. We had a cookout after the parade. I was about to eat when music filled the street. Drums rolled, a whistle blew, a parade began. This parade was different, not like the 4th of July or Labor Day. Many of the people in the big, bright floats looked like me. Marching bands high-stepped, played songs I recognized from the radio. Soulful rhythms echoed differently. Beauty queens' hands outstretched, decorated cars and trucks honked. Candy was tossed right and left. Boys and girls my size, some bigger, some with different colored eyes, scrambled to get some treats. Some moonwalked and danced. Cameras caught the action. I caught red, white, and blue beads, long plastic necklaces. Juneteenth. Everyone was happy, rejoicing in the ending of slavery in Texas, a national holiday. A freedom day that would last until night, from the Strand to the seawall, as the light bounced off the faces of so many. I searched the crowd and focused, saw a man who looked like Pawpaw, a white beard and shiny eyes. There was a lady who looked like Mimi, a gentle smile with smooth hands holding a snow cone. There are so many people who look like us, I said, as the smell of barbecued chicken and sausage flavored the air. This isn't just a regular party. Mom held me tight and smiled. She lovingly told me of my history. Dad held her hand. She told me about what my ancestors had experienced. Abuse and pain, heartache, facing the rising sun, and how they overcame till victory was won. I understood why it's important to celebrate, sing a song full of hope that the present has brought us. Why we drove the miles and strangers smiled, proud to have escaped the nightmares. Out of the gloomy past, fireworks fell slowly over the ocean as a crowd became a mass choir, and they sang the Negro National Anthem, loud as the rolling sea. And that, my friends, is the story of Juneteenth here in Galveston, as some of you may have celebrated. Thank you for listening to the story, and if you want to hear more, share it with your friends. Thank you.